Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me for Thrifty Thursday. Today it's all about linens. So I'm going to show you the linens I found this past week. I found these all at one time at one place. So it's amazing how one time you'll find, a lot of times I'll find books, and then one time I'll go and I find different, just a whole stack of linens. They weren't all together. So I had to weed through and everything, but still, I did find them, and they are really nice. And I'm going to be listing some of them and things like that. So just keep an eye on my shop for that if you're in the market for some linens, vintage linens. And also want to remind you that I have a couple other participants in Thrifty Thursday, and that is Maria at Maria's Miscellany and Jovi at Creating with Jovi. So I will have their channels and or links to their videos linked below. As soon as I get their links for today's video, I will update my listing, and you can go right to their videos. So let's just get started here, because I got quite a stack, don't I? Yeah, I can't believe I found these all at one time. But here's, as you can see, a beautiful doily. It's got the edges like well, let me lay it down here, maybe you can see it better, like a star. Isn't that pretty? Usually they're round or little, maybe scallops or something, but this one is a star, very pretty, and crochet. And then this one, this is a long blue lacy like scarf. Let me hold it up, because against my pink it kind of blends in there and you can't really see the design, but there's pretty like little bouquets of flowers on there. And then it's got this, like, this is light blue, and then this is like off-white or ecru type, I believe, yeah, lace right here. So I don't know if someone made that, or it doesn't have a tag or anything, so someone may have handmade it, or not really know, but it's really pretty. I thought when I saw it, like, there were I didn't get every piece I saw, because there was some I thought, well, I don't know if I could really use that one type of things, or it's not usually the type of thing I put on my Etsy. So I just got the things that I knew I would like and that you all would like. This one's really beautiful. This is embroidery. It's got the pink flowers and the blue outlines here. It's got the blue edging too around the edge, and it's quite long. Well, not quite long, but longish. You can see it is quite long, actually, like a scarf. It's got the 3 embroidery here, and then it goes down all the way to the length of the linen here. So it's not just like, the flowers are not just here, they go all the way the whole length of the linen, which is really nice. And I just love that one. It's so pretty. And the colors, it's got the green leaves too around the pink flowers. And another longish scarf. This one has crochet around the outside trim. See this? See, these aren't perfect. Like, see this here? So if I listed this, I would say, it's not perfect. And I would point out, I take pictures of the damaged parts usually, but there's no stains on here. I wouldn't, if I like something though, if it has a stain, I don't hesitate to get it, because that means that gives me permission to cut it up, right? So that's just the damaged part right there. And the others are good. I don't know if these came from an estate or what, but I know sometimes people get rid of them because there's a stain, or like this one is not perfect. And then sometimes people just get rid of them because they don't want them anymore, or they're moving, or it's from an estate. I just always wonder why people get rid of their pretty linens. You know what I mean? This is there's 2 of these. Let me get the other one. I found them separated at the thrift store. That's why they're separated here. I hadn't organized them or anything, but this one was never used. Okay, this is new, like nobody ever used it. I don't know how old or new it is, but at least nobody ever used it. It's a like a tea towel, and like a linen, a linen fabric, And then it's got a pretty cupcake. Oh no, not a cupcake. Hello, it looked like a cupcake, doesn't it? It's a bunny. It's a bunny getting into this pot. There's a carrot there. And it's got this cute little pom-pom fringe. Yeah, there's two of them. So I guess they're for Easter, maybe. But, yeah, I thought those were cute. But I did think they were cupcakes at first. And then this placemat here. It's ecru colored. And yeah, it's really pretty. I like these two. I mean, of course you can cut them up. But I like these for... Well, I use one for my background on my finished flip throughs. I put it here on my, I have another one with smaller circles that I put here. So they are really useful for different things. I really like placemats. You can use them and make a little, like a little bag for a journal too, you know, just, I did that once. I just took it and sewed up the sides, and then it was a little smaller than this. And then I put my journal inside and had a little crochet bag for a journal. So that was nice and pretty. It's a little square one, crochet, and another crochet. This one is, you can see it's one of those ones that you lay down and it has like little ruffles that stand up. Cute, right? I know people used to put these under lamps. You put a lamp in the middle, then you have this pretty little decorative kind of ruffle around your, crocheted ruffle around your lamp. Here's another one. This one's different. I don't think I've ever, I have some little square ones like this. I'm sure if you watch my channel for a while, you've seen them. I've shown them. And they have the little knobs on, or knobs. I'm going to call them knobs. They're like little knobs here. See that? They stick up, but really pretty and very tight. I don't know if that's maybe knitting, that tight, more tight type of crochet is knitting. I don't know the difference between knitting and crochet, so sorry about that. Here's a pretty linen. Let's see, this is the front here. This is a little scarf. It's got this beautiful embroidery with the butterflies and then the flowers all around. Let's see, how is it damaged? It's got a little hole right here. And it's got awesome tatting here all around the edge. And see, this is even a little damage right there. The tatting that's loose, but most of it is nice. So I don't know. I might put this in my shop, point out the flaws, but it's absolutely beautiful. If somebody wanted to get this and cut it up or copy it, you know, scan it in some way. And here's a nice one. I forget what I got now. I got them about at least a week ago. So, oh, this is so pretty. Look at the flowers. Very beautiful. A nice big embroidered section here. All embroidered. Wow, that's pretty. And in the middle has this, like an oval here. See the embroidered right here. And then the flowers on this end. And you have a nice trim here. And it's a different color. I always wonder about stuff like that. Like somebody made this. And, you know, it's kind of like a muslin here. And they did all this stitchery. And then they put just a trim that they had around the edge because it doesn't match. You know what I mean? It's not pink or green or blue or even yellow or something. There's some white embroidery right here. So it's no color that really matches. To me, it doesn't match. It's like burgundy. So it's like they just used what they had. You know what I mean? But I still think it's beautiful. I'm trying to see if there's any damage on here at all. Let me look at it real quick. And oh, see over here, it's not perfect right here. The trim is kind of, oh, this is actually the linen, the muslin that is just kind of fraying there. So not really damaged. I don't see any stains or anything on here right now. Sometimes I look at it and I don't see any stains. And then when I'm taking my pictures, I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a stain there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what happens. Look at the camera kind of, you know, you know, gets everything in, zooms in on everything. So you can see it really good, but oh, there's something right here, barely. There's a little hole right there, see? So this is not perfect, but it's almost perfect. It's really beautiful, even though that outside trim doesn't match. So that is, these are just really pretty. This is a nice one, it looks like. I forget what I got. Okay, so here's a little damage here on this one. It's got gold and kind of white trim right here. See that? That's different. It's got like a double layer of trim. It's got like a crochet trim under, or maybe this is all one piece, but it's like, see how it's like crochet here, goes out to this part, the little scallop part, and then has some gold in there. And then this is like a muslin, you know, linen type thing, background. And there's nothing on this end, and just butterflies here. Nope, that's, yeah, is that butterflies? Yeah, I couldn't tell if it's butterflies or flowers at first, but yeah. Let me turn it over. Maybe it's, is it a basket? No, maybe it's like a basket. It has this looks like a basket handle here. So I don't know, it's just a decoration. Pretty butterflies and green leaves. And it really looks pretty with that gold. It kind of matches the basket. Yeah, I'm going to call that a basket handle. So, very pretty. Very pretty. And then some more doilies. Yeah, I remember when these came out. When I found these at the thrift store, I was like, there are some other people right near me, and I didn't know if they were going to try to grab them. So I went over there and started picking through them before they were gone. But this is pretty, isn't it? Star, very different design. I mean, see this middle part, and then it goes out, and it has all these little parts on the outside. Isn't that pretty? It's really different. Very nice. Is it damaged? See, it's not perfect. There's a little something loose right here, a little string coming out. That's all I see that looks loose or anything. Very pretty. I like the color too. I like that color. And then let's see what we have here. The rather large one. This looks like one that you would definitely want to cut apart unless you want it as a whole. But look at all these just pieces that are put together here. All of these little sections, kind of like almost like looks like a spider web. So all of these, and it's all a little scarf, or quite longish actually. And they look like they're all the same size, all together. Wow, there's a bunch of those. I might take that apart and use some myself and then put some in my shop. And here is, oh, this is a pretty one. Wow, I've never seen one like this. Amazing, right? There's so many different designs. And you can just see how pretty that is. Here's the edge. It's really pretty. And this is another longish one. I don't know if one person donated these to the thrift store or what, but they liked the longish ones, didn't they? Maybe they put them on their dining room table or something, or a little buffet or something like that. But really pretty. Really beautiful. That one's, I think that one might be perfect. I don't know, but that's beautiful. This is probably going in my shop. Not cutting that one apart. No. No way. Okay, so this one has a tag. This is the first one I've seen with a tag. It doesn't really say anything. Machine washable is all it says. But it's got this kind of muslin and then just some crochet. Just a simple one, but very pretty. It's like a placemat, isn't it? Placemat size. Nothing wrong with it. Very nice. I like it. I like muslin too. Muslin has so many uses. If you get something like this and you want to take the trim off, the muslin has so many uses. And then this is the last doily, and I have a few other things here to show you. So this is a pretty one. different from any of the others, I believe. Got all of this in the middle, like a spider web type thing. And then these little sections. See these little sections? Little flower in the middle, and just very pretty. Yep, stuff like that will go in my shop. Let me see, is it damaged in any way? Let me look one more time. Is it damaged in any way? Anything loose or coming apart? Not really. Nothing's coming apart on this one. So that one's perfect as far as I can tell right now. So the other things I got, let me show you these. This is kind of funny. I got these from, we went out to breakfast at a restaurant here in my little town. And they now, since COVID and all that, they put the knife, forks, and spoons in little bags like this. And, it's a restaurant that's been there, but they never did that before COVID. And so I went the other morning with my family. We went out to breakfast real quick before work. And I was like, oh my goodness, look at these bags. And, I was like, you all give me your bags. I thought I had 3 because there was 3 of us. I probably have one somewhere else. But anyway, aren't they cute? Like little glassine bag. Are they glassine? Or they're kind of glassine-ish. They're white, but they are kind of like wax papery out here and more papery on the inside, it feels like. But I thought these would be fun to figure out how to use these in a journal. So you will see me using those hopefully soon, because those look like fun. Put a long tag or bookmark or something in there. This is a little bookmark that I found at the thrift store. It just was really pretty. It has writing on the back, even, from Mom, March 1997. And a nice little poem here. Some special things I want you to remember. I just thought that was a nice little vintagey bookmark that I could stick in a journal. Here's some recipe cards never opened that I picked up. They got a cute little chicken there with some eggs and decoration recipe from the kitchen of. Still got the sticky stuff here from wherever it came from. It's stuck onto something, but very pretty. I love recipe cards. I don't know how old or new. I don't see a date, but they're very cool. I love recipe cards. So this is some stationery, computer, type of stationery. I call it computer stationery because I think the purpose is to be able to type whatever you want on your computer, put it through your printer, and there you have your whatever you want to print, letter or whatever. Printed one side. Yeah, it's white. It's white on the back. I have some of this. Here's some. See, there was a package not opened, like this, and then there was this little bit here, and see, it's white on the back. So I have these, and I've used these in my garden. Whenever I have done a garden journal, I just have coffee dyed the back or dyed the back in some way. Like sometimes I'll spritz some green color on there or something and fold it in half. And if I need to cut down, I cut it down in a way that doesn't take off any. Like if I were to cut this down, I would cut it up here and try not to take any of this off. Just the watering can and a little wheelbarrow there, but or cart, garden cart. But it even has a little push lawnmower on there. Super cute. And yeah, I found this. I have another package of this that I found quite a while ago. And so I saw more, and I was like, oh, I love this garden computer paper. And so I picked it up. And I might share some of this in my shop because, like I said, I already have some. So I'm going to look into that, sharing some papers and cards and stationery and things that I've been getting that, either I already have some or I have too much, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need that much. I need some. I want to keep some, but I don't need all of it. I found all of this ledger paper. I always say it well, not always, but sometimes I'll say it when I'm using them. I don't buy any of my ledger or my graph paper at the store new. I get it all at thrift stores because this is what I find. I found all this one day. It's different. There were a couple different packs, and I put them all into this one book. Uh, so I didn't have like, there were like, I'm trying to think, maybe 6 packs of partial ledger, you know, papers. So some of it had been used and some was left. So they gave their unused, not, you know, needed anymore ledger paper to the thrift store. But here's the different, this one, and then there's this one. Can you see the difference? I think that's cool. I see there's green, a lot of green on this one, and this one has more, doesn't have that green space. So that's neat that there's different ones. I think that's the 2 different designs here. But I don't think I have this one, you know that? I don't think I have this one with that green. So that's cool, I like that, it's different. It's a different ledger, I like different ledgers, you know? Old, new, but different designs. And the last thing is, I have some of these. Sorry, it's morning. Let me take a sip. I have some. My coffee is so good this morning. It is so good, and hot and good. That was when I was coming. Just one second. Okay, sorry, I had to clear my throat. Didn't want to do that in front of you guys. No, you don't want to hear that, right? Anyway, yeah, when I was coming in here, I was like, oh, I don't want to do, I want to drink my coffee. I don't want to, you know, talk right now, but I wanted to do my video too. So I'm trying to organize and put things away. So I wanted to go ahead and do my video. But these are sheet protectors, and you can use these for so many things. But a lot of times I'll use them to ship papers in, you know, papery things like some of my D-stashes and some paper things, you know, that will fit in here. You know, if I'm shipping, you know, coffee dye paper, if it'll fit in here. I usually do put my coffee dye paper in an envelope. I put it in an envelope, and then I put the envelope in a bubble envelope, you know what I mean? Because I want to protect it and keep it nice and flat. But whatever fits in these, I will ship in these too, because these are nice and I feel like they protect things. And I looked at, just to make sure I was getting a good deal, I looked at the store to see how much they were. And I'm not saying they're expensive at the store, but they're more than they are in the thrift store, you know what I mean? I got all of this here for 50 cents, so, you know, this is probably, I don't know how many packages. I mean, you can even get these at the dollar store. I'm trying to remember how many. I looked at them at the dollar store to make sure too. At Dollar Tree to make sure I was getting a good deal, because I was like, you know, if they're cheaper at Dollar Tree, I'm just going to get them at Dollar Tree. But getting all this, you know, there's not that many. There's, you know, you get a good amount, but there's not this many in the Dollar Tree package. So, yeah, I got all these for 50 cents. So I felt like that was a good deal. Plus the notebook, and not that I need the notebook, but my husband sometimes needs notebooks for his job. So if I'll take all these out of here, put them in my drawer here where I keep them in my craft room, and I'll go and see if he needs this binder. So oh, this binder is nice too. Didn't realize it has 2 pockets here inside the front cover. That's kind of cool. Sorry about the glare there, guys. I just saw my camera. That's terrible. Yeah, I'll keep that out of the glare. Is there 2 pockets in the back? Wow, that's neat. See that? 2 pockets. We like pockets, don't we? Doesn't take much to entertain us. Just give us some pockets and we're good to go. Okay, that's it for today. And I haven't put any of this in my shop yet. I'm doing this a couple days before my video has to be published. But so when I do that, when I don't know what I'm putting in my shop, I just say, keep an eye, you know, click the little bell in, favorite my, what it is favorite my shop in Etsy. And then when you go into Etsy, you can either go to my shop, of course, or you can just click that little bell and see, you know, scroll down and see if see if it shows my new items there. And if it says I have new items, come over and see what I got. See, put it on most. You can change your view to most recent, and then all my latest listings will come up. And that's it for today. Hope you all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my thrifty goodies this week, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Happy crafting and happy thrifting.